following an announcement on Friday to postpone a campaign rally in New Hampshire due to a tropical storm. The Trump campaign is facing a storm of quite a different kind, that of Twitter users who are trolling the decision as a tactical move to avoid a low attendance that marred Trump's rally in Tulsa last month. White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany told reporters on Friday the event would be delayed for a week or two due to a big storm, but that storm was not slated to hit New Hampshire according to earlier predictions from the National Weather Service that mentioned the chance of showers early in the day that would clear by the time of Trump's evening event. Cloudy with a chance of a puny crowd, Washington Post opinion writer Jennifer Rubin tweeted on Friday, echoing the suspicions of others who have suggested that the event was canceled in the last-ditch effort to save face in case turnout was slow as it had been in Trump's first in-person mask-optional rally last month, his first since the coronavirus pandemic made landfall in the United States. On that occasion, roughly 6,500 of the 19,000-seat arena were filled after Trump's campaign manager Brad Parscale had bragged that the rally had fielded requests for close to 1 million tickets. A contributing columnist to the Post and advisor to the Lincoln Project, George Conway, also tweeted a screenshot shortly after the announcement was made showing the hourly weather forecast for Portsmouth on Saturday evening between the hours of 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. The forecast showed no genuine threat of rain. The event was scheduled to begin at 9 p.m. Aaron Rupar suggested that the White House's cries about bad weather in Portsmouth were a pretext that Trump's team were using to avoid another Tulsa-style disaster. It seems there was also a lack of local interest in the rally of Portsmouth even before warnings of a storm along the East Coast. New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu told reporters on Tuesday that while he intended to greet the president personally as governor, he was unlikely to attend the event. Daniel Oldfielder, a Florida lawyer, joked in a tweet that a New Hampshire event had been canceled due to a blue tsunami, referring ostensibly to poll numbers which increasingly indicate that Democratic opponent, former Vice President Joe Biden, is favored over Trump in forecast for the presidential election in November.
Great guys. Warriors. They're warriors. Hey, Lindsay and Ren, that's not bad. Can you imagine if you actually came from New Hampshire, what it would be, right? That's not bad. But they have been great. All they do is they looked at everybody for the last couple of months. They said, read the transcripts, please. Read the transcripts. But I want to thank you both very much. Two great people. Two great friends. Man, look at all that television back there. Whoa. That's bigger than those terrible Academy Awards, I gotta tell you. That used to be big, not so much anymore. A friend of mine, another great leader and somebody that's going to be Speaker of the House hopefully next year. Kevin McCarthy, our leader, Kevin McCarthy. Oh, well, that'd be nice to have Kevin, a pro. You'll see things get done like you never believe. Thank you, Kevin, very much. Great. A very brave man. He took a bullet. He got shot. And he got up. He was going to die that night. I tell the story all the time. His wife, she was crying so much. When he finally did awake, I said, well, one thing I learned, your wife loves you. Why do you say that? Because she was devastated. I know many wives that don't get too upset. His wife was devastated. His family was devastated. The doctor told me he didn't have a good chance, but he's tough as hell. and he's a really terrific friend. He's a winner. He put himself back into shape. He actually looks better now than he did before he got shot. Steve Scalise. A lot of guts. Your NRCC chairman, Mr. Tom Emmer, Congressman. Thank you. Tom Emmer. Thank you, Tom. And Representatives Mark Meadows. Did anybody ever hear of Mark Meadows? These are warriors. Matt Gates. Matt. Whoa. Not bad, Matt. That's not bad. Mike Johnson, great lawyer. Mike Johnson. Thank you, Mike. And a man with a very familiar last name, Greg Pence, the brother of Mike. Thank you. Thank you, Greg. And thanks also to New Hampshire Senate Republican leader, Chuck Morse. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you. And I see somebody, two great people, a great couple in the audience. Matt Schlapp and Mercedes Schlapp. They're warriors also. They're warriors also. And I see next to them two warriors. Corey, you are such a fighter. You are such a fighter. Ah, boy, if we could get him to run for Senate, he would win so easily. Corey Lewandowski. Who loves this state a lot. And Dave Bossie. Thank you, David. Thank you, David. Great job. I'm just picking these people out of the audience. We have everybody here. The New Hampshire House Republican leader, Dick Hinch. Thank you, Dick. Thank you, Dick. A man who's been with us right from the beginning. Last time, when I left here last time, I felt so good. Everybody coming up to the room, you're going to win. We win by a lot, right? We had actually a total of 18, and we won. We had a tremendous night, and I've never forgotten it. And there was a friend of ours, chairman of the New Hampshire Republican Party, Steve Stepanek. Steve Stepanek. That was a big evening. And three friends of mine that are co-chairman Al Baldessaro, Fred Duchette, and Lou Gargiulo. Thank you all very much, and David and Corey, thank you also for being here. Also a woman that not too many people know, very powerful, very smart, very beautiful, even though I'm not allowed to say that because she's my daughter, Ivanka. Come on up, Ivanka. And Jared, who is making deals that are so good for this country. People have no idea what's happening. I will tell you, we are making trade deals and other deals, the likes of which nobody's ever seen before. Jared Kushner, thank you, Jared. Thank you. And Kimberly, thank you so much. I heard your speech on the plane on the way in. I was very impressed. And did Don Jr. make a good speech? Come. They're good kids. They went through a lot with this hoax. I want to tell you, they went through a lot with the hoax. A woman who headed up the great state of Michigan. You know, the Republicans hadn't won it for 30 some odd years, you don't win Michigan, they said. I said, really? Every time we have crowds like this, why aren't we going to win? We did our final speech at Michigan. In fact, we left New Hampshire and we